Temperature right now stands at 21 degrees. They're treating the roads not for what's out there this morning. It's just cold, but what's on the way tonight and into this time tomorrow morning. Fortunately, this morning you don't have to contend with a feels-like temperature that's even colder than the air temperature. The wind chill is also 21 because there's really no wind out there. Temperatures are in the teens to the north and west of the triangle. 18 Henderson, South Hill, Roxborough. It's 19 in Pinehurst, 17 Sanford in the cold spot, 16 degrees right now in Siler City. The less cold spot, 26 in Fayetteville, and it's 25 in Clinton. We are going to warm up, but not much over the next couple hours. Still in the mid-20s by 8 o'clock this morning, but up to the low 40s by noon and into the upper 40s for highs this afternoon. That's actually close, just 3 degrees below what's normal for this time of year. The morning sunshine being eclipsed by some more cloud cover during the afternoon, but the clouds really thicken up after sunset. Temperatures will drop down to the upper 30s, and we're going to drop down to near freezing as the snow moves in from the west late tonight. In the meantime, it's not going to be bad out there today. Get out and about and walk the dog, certainly, because they may go a little stir crazy tomorrow. Temperatures around 50 towards Fayetteville. Mid to upper 40s to around 50 degrees along the coastal plain, and upper 40s in the triangle with mid 40s towards the Virginia state line, despite the increase in clouds overhead this afternoon. Our snowmaker still out to the west through the Ohio River Valley, moving into the Tennessee River Valley, moving into Nashville, and boy, that's going to be a mess. Around here, our mess is on the way by tomorrow morning. Let's put Futurecast into motion. This is where that snowmaker is going to be by 6 o'clock this evening. Still way out to our west, just starting in Boone and Asheville, and it's still out to our west by midnight. But watch what happens as we go into the early hours of tomorrow morning. Things really intensify. This whole system moves out of the mountains and it encounters more moisture, and that's going to help to feed that accumulating snow. A little bit of a rain-snow mix here where you see the pink and green, and that's going to limit your total snow accumulations for our southern tier of counties, specifically Moore, Hoke, Cumberland, and Sampson counties. You're going to see lighter amounts because you'll start with rain and the snow will melt as it first hits. Around the triangle, though, I think we're going to see mostly snow, and that's going to be able to stick with those temperatures near freezing, beginning to wind down by early afternoon and finally moving off the coastal plain entirely as we head into late tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. And by tomorrow night, things are completely done, but there's going to be a layer of snow left over on the ground. How much? It's the million-dollar question, and the computers are giving us about a 10-cent answer because they're saying anywhere from, well, less than 2 inches of snow, that's from the Storm Prediction Center's model, to over 5 inches of snow. That's the European model's effort. Now, this doesn't include any melting. Most of these forecast models just say how much snow is going to add up. They don't care what happens once it hits the ground. So I think that reduces the numbers a little bit and gives us this overall expected pattern. Towards Fayetteville and Clinton, over towards Pinehurst, around an inch or so. Less than that as you go just a little bit farther south within those counties I mentioned earlier. About 2 inches in the triangle, but you don't have to go too far to the north before you get into that 3-inch range, and any amount on the ground between your tires and the road is enough to significantly mess up travel conditions, especially as temperatures drop down into the mid-teens by early Thursday morning. So tomorrow morning's commute, tomorrow evening's commute, Thursday morning's commute, all messy. Finally, we warm up, though, and by the weekend, this will all be a distant memory.